Hey guys. So I had my second interview, and I kind of sort of feel like it didn't go that well. I just left my house. I drove into town to get some food. So, like, don't mind me because I try not to do this, but I am starving. I'm absolutely starving. So I had to, like, stop by Wendy's and get something out of this. And I got, like, this large sweet tea, and this large is, like, extra large. It's huge. It's like, this is way too large for me to drink, but, like, don't mind me. My throat, I felt like I had a frog in my throat the entire time that I was talking to these people. Anyway, yes, and now you will notice that I'm making videos on my phone, and I'm in different places because I'm very smart. Like, I finally realized that I can make videos on my phone that I can then upload to YouTube, because I always had technological problems in the past with my phones. They weren't like newer phones, whatever. So I always had to do everything from my desktop computer. That's why I was always in the same place, and it was always like whatever. And so now here I am in like the 21st century, right, with my phone technology. I gotta get on it. I promised you guys I would, and here's how I'm doing it, by just recording myself everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere that I go. So now I'm just sitting in a parking lot, actually, next to Wendy's, eating my food. But yes, I really just, I'm like, I don't know, about the interview. It also had two ladies interviewing me, like, just like the one yesterday. But it's like, I hate it when interviews are just like all business. I mean, part of the whole process is getting to know that person, because you're going to be working with that person. I mean, not only do you need to be able to do the job, but it's like, do you even like them? That really is half the battle, is like, if people like you, they're more likely to hire you. And if they don't like you, they're going to be like, thumbs down, right? But they're not allowed, I know they're not allowed to ask personal questions and stuff like that. And this job was like in the law enforcement side of stuff. And so it's, well, I guess I can say it kind of, I don't think they're going to offer it to me anyways, but it was actually for a probation officer. And so, probation officers are kind of like in the middle between law enforcement and social work. So I lean more towards the psychology and social work side, because that's my background. That's what I have a degree in, and that's just my leaning personally, is to be more helpful and encouraging to people to change on their own, not to be like physically put down and like forced. But yeah, so that was the position. And so I was actually interviewed by two women, and I know there are a lot of women who are probation officers, so it's not like a male-dominated field. But the questions they asked were just like stuff that, if you haven't been in that situation, it's like, how would you deal with this situation? How would you deal with that situation? One of them I had to straight up pass on. I was like, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know what their law enforcement protocol is, so I could not even attempt to answer that question. So I just got the feeling that they were like, because I was more towards the psychology side. But I mean, they knew that when they called me for an interview, because they knew what my degree was in, and I had to write a cover letter about why I wanted the job. And yeah, they asked all those questions basically again, like, why do you want this job, and why are you the best candidate for this job, and so on and so forth, sell yourself to us. But it's very businesslike. I mean, I felt like I couldn't interject any of my own personality into what I was saying, because they made it so serious. They were like so serious. And I was like, ooh, I wasn't feeling it. But also all morning, like I said, I haven't been feeling well at all. And normally I can just think of stuff, like right now. I talk quickly, I think quickly. And this morning I was struggling to pull anything out of my head at all, for even just like a coherent sentence. So I did not. I would be stunned if they offered me this position, honestly. And actually, I don't think I could take it, because, like I said, some of the requirements I talk to them more in detail about that or ask them, and I know some of the things I am not going to be able to do. Or like they're like a no for me, like scheduling wise and stuff like that. That would be a no. Stuff that was not listed in the job posting. So this job is a no. No matter what, it is a no. But yeah, I felt so crappy this morning, and I don't know. I'm hoping I feel better later, and thank you guys for all your support. And this is such a big like change in my life. I feel like I'm starting over from ground zero again in life with all of this, finding a job and moving on, and eventually I'm going to need to find another place to live because I'm currently living with my ex-husband, if you don't remember me saying that long ago, and I need to move out of there. So it's just a lot of things, and yeah, that's my update for now this afternoon. You might see me again later because I'm on a roll. So it's like a day in the life of me, and here, enjoy this parking lot and me and my truck. Whee!